It's the Tight Jacket Show. Tight. It's the Tight Jacket Show. Put your jacket on. Tight jacket. Tight. Tight jacket. Put your jacket on. Tight jacket.
Yeah.
Tight.
It's the Tight Jacket Show. Yeah.
It's the Tight Jacket Show. Tight.
Yeah.
It's the Tight Jacket Show.
Tight. It's the Tight Jacket Show. Thank you, S1, the Sauce, aka Boss G. Yeah. Tight Jacket Show intro by my bro. Oh. Man, thank y'all for tuning in to another motherfucking Tight Jacket Show. And it's all over the internet. All over the internet. YFN Lucci. 3.5 more months left and he out. Held his ground. Stood down. Did he? Did he tell? We don't know. It'll probably be like 6-7 months before actually, like some paperwork actually come out, if there is any. But so far, we looking at it like, he ain't told. He stuck down. When they was trying to get him to tell on Thug, he stayed 10 toes down. He said he wouldn't do it. He then went and took this 20-year plea. It's a 20-year sentence. 10 in, 10 out. In Atlanta, and it's a state, so y'all can't forget it's state, so it ain't federal. He ain't got to do the whole 10. Then it's 70% of your time in Atlanta that you do. 70% of your time that you do on your charges. So he got a 10 that he got to do in jail with 3 credit, so it will be like 3.5 to 4 months. The nigga be out. Now, my thing is this. Will he stay out? Because when y'all finna hear, he got a lot of stipulations. This nigga can't be around a replica gun. So now what, you ain't gang no more? Because you can't be blood. You can't be caught around no bloods no more. So he dropped his flags and everything. He got to be a civilian now, or he's going back to prison. So I'm going to let y'all check this out, man. The boy, I don't know. Hopefully he can keep it, you know what I'm saying, straight and narrow. But I'm going to let y'all check this out.
Have you reviewed this charge with your attorney and been advised of the minimum and maximum for the charge that the one charge that you're pleading to?
Yes.
And do you understand that you have the right to either plead guilty or not guilty to this charge? And if you plead not guilty or remain silent, you may receive a jury trial.
Yes.
Have you had enough time to speak with your attorneys, Mr. Finland and Mr. Banks, about all the facts
Yeah, he had 3 motherfucking years. He been locked up, bitch.
and circumstances known to you regarding the charges, including any potential defenses?
Yes.
Do you need more time to speak with your attorney?
No.
Are you satisfied?
Hell no, I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here. Let's go and do these little 3 months, get this shit knocked on down, and I can get on out here and start singing and making fun of Thugger.
With their services? Do you waive a formal reading of the indictment, Mr. Finley?
Yes.
Do you waive any all defects in the indictment?
Yes.
Do you understand that this is a negotiated plea, which means the state will recommend a sentence of, under count 69, the recommended sentence is 20, serve 10, balance probated.
Now, he only got charged with count 69. They dropped all the other counts from 1 through 69. I believe he got charged with count 69. I'm not sure if it's 1 through 69 or what, but charge 69 he got charged with, and that's just basically being a gang member. So, he ain't blood no more. So, cuz y'all can beat his ass. He ain't even blood no more.
The special conditions of probationers are no street gang activity, no contact with any known street gang members or associates.
Y'all heard that? This nigga he gonna be a motherfucking square. He can't talk to nobody. They gonna lock his ass up. You better get back with Wayne's daughter. No, cause Wayne a fake blood.
No contact with the co-defendants, Reginald Carter, Artez Carter, Justin Ushery, DeMonte Thomas, Tadrekus Glass, Rayvon Boyd, Leroy Pitts, Rondavius Hawkins, and Derek Adams. No guns or replica guns.
No guns. No replica guns. Your shit can't be fake. You better not even buy a play gun, nigga. Yo, like, boy, you walking on eggshells.
No gang affiliation or conduct associated with gangs on social media. You must be gainfully employed and no further violations.
She is finna say you must be gay. You see that shit almost there in Atlanta like a motherfucker.
Do you understand that those are the conditions?
Yes. And Ms. Christian, I just wanted to make sure that the record is
Motherfucking YFN up there looking like a strong ass Krusty the Clown. Mop head ass dude.
said this was a negotiated plea. This is a negotiated recommendation, but it's officially and formally a blind plea. Just want to make sure the record is clear.
Yes, Judge.
Man, y'all like, comment, share, subscribe.
Do you understand that those are the statutory conditions of your
Yes.
session? Do you also understand that you are to have no violations of state or federal laws while serving out any portion of your sentence, to include any period of incarceration, to comply with all the rules maintained by county jail where you're housed, prior to being transported to any facility within the Department of Corrections where you're designated to serve out your sentence, comply with all the rules maintained by any facility within the Department of Corrections where you are designated to serve out the remaining sentence. You waive a right to appeal any and all terms and conditions of this plea agreement and the sentence imposed, as well as any right possessed in connection with OCGA 244410.
In other words, you fucked.
And if you violate any of the special conditions that the state
Listen.
to revoke the sentence and recommend any penalty allowable under the law, including that you be sentenced to the maximum for the charge in which you plead guilty.
Yes.
Do you understand that in exchange for this plea, the state
He don't understand shit. Y'all just mumbling to him. He just want to come home.
the defendant being released from the Department of Carcerations the first time you become eligible, or after 1/3 of the sentence has been served, whichever comes first, and you must comply with all lawful authorities of law enforcement while in custody and have no further incidents from the date of this plea.
You must apply. You must work with. Is that a code?
In any penal institution.
Yes.
And the state is recommending you get credit for time served at the time that you voluntarily surrendered yourself into the Fulton County Jail on January 13th, 2021 to present, to include any time spent on house arrest as required by law.
Yes.
You understand that that is the recommendation that the state is making to the court?
Yes.
Do you understand that the judge does not have to accept this recommendation and can sentence you to the maximum?
Yes.
Which is bullshit. They done already went in the chambers. They done talk weeks ahead of time. They already know what they gonna get this boy. It's fucked up how they play the system. The system plays against you. You know what I'm saying? They make this man admit to this shit. He basically fucked. He better start rapping Christian rap or something, because he say anything. It's fucked up for you though, bro. These 10 years, your career basically, I don't know, you maybe can do another change, but you can't talk that street shit no more. And you better not say one thing that mean blood, nigga. They gonna lock your motherfucking ass up.
Do you understand that if you're currently on probation, your probation may be revoked based on you entering a guilty plea?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you are placed on probation of any kind, you cannot violate any criminal laws of any government unit or special conditions of probation without being subject to revocation of the balance of your sentence?
Yes.
Do you understand that you're not allowed to possess or use a firearm while on probation?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, a guilty plea conviction will affect your immigration status and will result in deportation, just like a conviction at trial would? And this is true regardless of any advice your attorneys has given you.
Yes.
Do you understand that there may be other adverse or unfavorable consequences as a result of this guilty plea conviction, just as there would be from a conviction for trial?
Now, this is the doozer, baby. Other things may be affected just because this don't mean not the probation and all this. There's other parts of your life that could be affected too. I know. I'm a 2-time motherfucking felon.
For example, your guilty plea may affect your right to vote, your right to hold public office, your right to serve on a jury, your right to obtain a passport, your right to receive, possess, or transport a firearm, or
Damn.
to obtain employment.
And that employment part,
Do you understand that by pleading guilty to a felony, if you receive, possess, or use, or transport transport a firearm, you'll be guilty of a felony which carries a sentence from 1 to 15 years in prison.
You can repeat that?
Yes.
You damn right. You know what she said, nigga.
Felony, and you use, receive, possess, or transport a firearm, you will be guilty of a felony which carries a sentence of from 1 to 5 years in prison.
Yes.
Do you understand that you waive any and all defenses by entering a guilty plea?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you went to trial, you would have the right to a trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and confront witnesses called to testify against you, the right to testify yourself or remain silent and not incriminate yourself?
Yes.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up the following?
All they want to hear is yes from you, nigga. Yes to everything.
And not incriminate yourself. The right to confront witnesses against you. The right to assistance.
You giving up all your rights, baby. You guilty though. Strong bed bug looking ass dude.
The right to the presumption of innocence. The right to testify on your own behalf and present other evidence. The right to subpoena witnesses and compel the production of evidence. The right to have the charges against you proven beyond a reasonable doubt. The right to appeal if convicted after trial.
Yes.
Hey, get up with me though, Lucci, cause I'm finna start this sober records, man. It's gonna be sober records, no gang activity, no drinking, no sex, no nothing, just sober records. You know what I'm saying? And we just finna, man, cause you can't do nothing, bro. You can't do nothing, baby.
Has anyone forced, threatened, or promised you anything to get you to enter this guilty plea?
No.
Is it your decision to waive these rights and enter a guilty plea because you are in fact guilty?
Yeah, he guilty. All them little motherfuckers guilty. Lock them all up.
To count 69 in indictment 23 SC 188921. Is this guilty plea freely and voluntary?
She barely can talk. Is it guilty pre? Looking at us.
Do you understand that you have a limited right to appeal this guilty plea conviction?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have
4 years. Yeah, he understand that. Fannie Mae Johnson looking at us, but looking like Khalees from the back.
Had this case gone to trial, the state would have shown that on December 10th, 2020, this defendant, Mr. Bennett, was gifted a 2021 Mercedes-Benz Maybach by his record label. The defendant drove that vehicle and picked
This
up
nigga doing a drive-by in a Maybach.
Leroy Pitts and the decedent, James Adams. Boyd, Pitts, and Adams traveled up from Miami, but were visiting the defendant, Mr. Bennett, in Atlanta. The defendant then drove around the city of Atlanta in that vehicle. Although Bennett himself did not personally possess a firearm, he was aware that there were firearms in the vehicle, to include 2 assault rifles. At some point, defendant Bennett drove to the area of Dimmick and Pekin Street, located in Fulton County. While traveling down Dimmick Street,
This nigga do a drive-by. Stop.
who were standing on the street,
A Maybach.
defendant stopped his vehicle. The individuals on the street and the individuals inside of his vehicle began shooting at each other. This shooting is captured on surveillance video, and the video reflects that after defendant Bennett stopped his vehicle, co-defendants Boyd and the decedent Adams opened the door to the car and began firing assault rifles at Kevin Wright, Nathan Bedford, and others that were on the street at the time. The video shows Nathan Bedford and Kevin Wright and others shooting back at the vehicle. During the exchange of gunfire, the decedent
They shot they guy in the motherfucking head and pushed him out.
his torso that caused his death.
Or in his torso, whatever the fuck. They shot him, killed him, dumped him out the Maybach.
Then turned onto People Street. The individuals in the vehicle attempted to
There's some brothers over there, Vice Lord.
decedent Adams' body back into the vehicle, but were unsuccessful.
They didn't try to pull him back in.
As a result, they left his body on People Street and left the scene. After leaving the scene, he drove the vehicle to his father's house to conceal the
Implicating your father and shit. That dirty ass little nigga, man.
would further establish that defendant Bennett is an associate of the Bloods, a criminal street gang operating here in Atlanta and elsewhere. Defendant Bennett demonstrated his association in part by appearing in rap videos with members of the Bloods while displaying gang signs and wearing gang colors. The basis of the state's reduction judge is essentially this defendant has no criminal history. We have spoken with the family in this particular case, and they have maintained throughout the course since this incident occurred
Who's this ghetto ass DA? Fannie Mae Johnson ass? You gotta get your words together, bitch.
that they are on board with the recommendation. They are more than amenable to the defendant's request at this point. And they have also, as you are aware from the facts, is the defendant's level of culpability in this particular incident. He was the driver of the vehicle, and he didn't have a weapon during the time of this incident. And this is out of the 80-something counts in the indictment, Judge. This is the one
80 counts. My fault.
part of.
I said 69. Thinking of some freaky shit.
And that's the recommendation that we are.
He just got charged with the freaky shit. You see what I'm saying? He got charged with the freaky shit. Charge 69. Fannie Mae. Eat this ass. Bitch. But yeah, but like I was saying though, man, he'll be out in 3.5 months. 3.5, 4 months. 20-year sentence, 10 in, 10 out, 70% of 10, 3.5 years. They may push it to 4. But with the recommendation, parole board and everything, hearing her what she say, they're going to let him out in 3.5 months. He going to do his first day out video. He can't have no guns and he can't have nobody in the motherfucking video. Because damn near everybody claiming blood. Shit, his mama can't even be in the video. I think she a blood. Listen, he can't be around shit. Basically, his life over. He might as well stayed in jail and got out on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Do that 10, man. Walk that. But nope, this fucked up because he still got 10 hanging. See, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. Even if he do the 10, he still got 10. And then he still ain't gonna be able to vote. He ain't gonna be fuck voting though. I don't give a fuck about no voting. I'm tell y'all the truth. It don't matter no motherfucking way. They all gonna do the same goddamn thing when they get in office. But he can't even protect his family. He can't protect himself. I mean, a real nigga gonna do what the fuck he gotta do regardless of what the fuck they talking about. But damn, they gonna be really watching you and shit. Now I wonder if Resonate gonna wait on you now. I bet she trying to break up with everybody now since you finna get out. You ain't got to sleep with no female. I don't know if you slept with some niggas in jail, but she know you finna get out, so she wants you fresh and shit. So she might bring her bobblehead ass back around and shit. You never know. And watch Lil Wayne, cause if he get caught with some heroin, he gonna turn your ass in if he know you got a pistol on you. And I'm telling you the truth. But you know, it is what it is though. And this is what I was trying to tell y'all in the beginning. He was gonna get out. He is gonna get out 3.5 to 4 months from now. When he get out, he's gonna do a first day video. We're gonna see what he talk about. He might get out because the lawyer tell him, well, you can still talk about certain shit. Just make sure it's not what you did. Nigga, your shit gonna be weak in the motherfucker. Your video is gonna be weak. It's over for you, baby.
It's the Tight Jacket Show. Tight. It's the Tight Jacket Show. Put your jacket on. Tight jacket. Tight. Tight jacket. Put your jacket on. Tight jacket. Tight. It's the Tight Jacket Show. It's the Tight Jacket Show. Tight.